Tonight I had a good class. Got through some revelations of what is heavy stick. All right. So heavy sticky hands is a drill that we do in Wing Chun to help develop structure. Okay. So what is structure? As I've said before, structure to me, my definition is use of arm, body, legs as one total unit. All right. But to understand that, you do have to break it down and just work on arm, body, legs individually. And the one that is most rarely done, obviously, is working on the arms. So when we talk about Chi style and heavy stick specifically, it's learning to control your arms so I don't push on the person. Pushing on the person is one of the most challenging things to learn in Wing Chun, because you want to learn to control your own motion, your own body, your own total structure. And you never want to push on the person. I want to be able to control my motion, so my motion, I don't push at the point of contact. What I need to learn to do is stretch shoulder to elbow, that stretch here, and then gently stretch elbow to finger in that direction. So I never want to push at the point of contact. If I push at the point of contact, I'm potentially feeding that person to come in and attack me. I never want to give that person information. I want to learn to develop my arm shield for my own control and skill. So to do that, I need to, as I said, stretch shoulder to elbow, elbow to finger, in whatever arm position you're doing. Lou's doing that too. Shoulder to elbow, elbow to fingertip, that direction. He doesn't want to push this way, and he doesn't want to obviously let it collapse either. That focus is what you want to learn to develop. You put on the right muscle tension. I don't want to be too tight with that, and I don't want to be too limp with that. So as you're rolling with that, at the end of each motion, I should feel that stretch. Shoulder to elbow, elbow to finger, in whatever position I'm doing. He's doing that too. Shoulder to elbow, elbow to finger. And obviously shoulder, elbow, elbow to finger. And I'm doing that in both my Fuchs style positions. So we roll. Good. Feel that stretch. Feel that stretch. Now, as I've said in previous videos, you do need some resistance to let you know if your structure is holding correctly. So now, when we talk about heavy stick is going to actually, the two forces are going to meet and compress just a little bit onto one another. So the two balloons, if they were to meet, are going to gently compress to let each party know if their structure is holding. Now, as you're rolling with this, and at the end of the motion, the compression's happening, But I don't want to push out with my arms. That's the one big mistake you want to avoid. Don't just push with the arms. All right? So each person's working on that structure, working on the structure. Now, so that as the structure is holding, to test the structure, that's where the body comes in. The body, as ultimately it should develop, so the arms are supported by the body, but now I can gently move forward. Now, I don't want to come in and just bear all the weight of the person. So let's say we're here and Lou pushes at me. If I'm here and I don't meet at the right timing, see, I'm potentially carrying his weight of his body. He's leaning on me, but I'm resisting and holding him up. So I want to learn to meet at that same time. So as we're rolling, he goes forward with that, I need to go forward with that too, just a little bit, just so I feel my center of gravity maintaining itself. I don't want to push with the arms, and then, or ultimately with the legs, and then push onto the person this way. I need to hold my motion and feel the support behind my arms. And that's where the body and legs come in. And he's trying to do that same thing too. So if you do that correctly, then the structures can hold. Roll, stop, roll, stop. Roll, yeah. Feel the structure at the end of each motion. So you want to be able to feel that it doesn't collapse. So when you're here, come forward with it. Now, yeah, good. Meet that force. I don't want to come in and bear the weight of that. I feel that force come in, and then I have to support behind it. That's where the body and the legs come in. So I'm learning to do that all as one coordinated structure. But the focus of the arms is probably the hardest to learn. So when you're here, I want to learn to focus, again, shoulder to elbow, elbow to finger each time, in every direction. Because the instant that I come in here and I push, yeah, see, now he has that potential. Now I have to go, ultimately when we do freestyle, shoulder to elbow, elbow to finger in front of my triangle here. Now I'm off target. What do? I come back to the target. And he's learning to do the same thing. He comes in here, I just flow with it, but now that structure, the shield is behind it the whole time. And it's flexible and movable too. I keep that shield in front of me. But developing that stretch properly and that focus properly, and don't fall into the trap of biting at that point of contact, that's how you want to develop your arm shield in front of you the whole time. Good luck.